Ladies and gentlemen. And it's just a room full of people, a room full of radio stations, a room full of guests. That station from, what the hell were they, from Albany?
Yeah.
They're not here today.
They could only afford to be here 4 days, Howard.
Yeah. Well, there's no more fighting with them. Too bad. I was kind of looking forward to a big finale day.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they'd be going back.
But just think, if we had taken that $1,000 challenge, it would have been a question of whether we'd ever get our money.
Yeah. So it's a pretty cool day. I see Abby Hoffman in the room, Leslie West in the room. Let me tell you who's going to be on the show today. Tony Bon Jovi.
We've gotten down to the Tony Bon Jovi, huh?
John's cousin producer. Did he produce that album?
I don't know. Did he?
He produced Runaway.
Every time you talk, they never get the mic on.
Okay, now he produced Runaway. And if I'm not mistaken, Fred, I think they're in a lawsuit with each other right now.
Oh, cool. Well, that will bring that up.
Who, Tony and John?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're cousins, it turns out. Cousins.
You know, I've been listening to the tapes of this show. Don't I sound awfully nasally in this microphone? I sound like I have a cold.
Oh, that's not you.
No, I sound like I have a cold in this thing.
I thought you had a stuffed up nose.
No, it sounds like I was listening this morning. It sounds like I have a cold.
I thought that was you.
You got the same mic I do, right?
Yeah, but I am nasally.
Yeah, but I don't know. I sound like I've got a cold, and I know, unless maybe I have a cold. I don't know.
Maybe we can diagnose you right now.
Let me see your mic for a second, Gary.
Sure, Bulls.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No,
see,
you don't sound nasally.
I sound
on
better.
That one.
It's just my mic is like a really weird mic. I'd rather have Gary sound nasally than me.
Howard?
Yeah?
Would you like us to take more bottom out of your voice?
Let me see you do that.
Go ahead.
Testing 1, 2.
Taking the bottom out.
Testing 1, 2. It still sounds like I have a cold. Don't you think?
Maybe you should put some top in.
Yeah. Maybe you should put some hair on the top of your head, Scott.
Okay, I'll try that right now.
Hello?
How about now?
Hello. And now I think it sounds better, don't you?
A little bit.
A little better.
You're still a little bit nasally.
Yeah. Scott,
Yes.
is it possible that a microphone can make you sound like you have a cold?
It is possible.
Is it possible? Now, don't I sound better on this one?
You don't sound the same on that mic.
So I'm going to switch mics. Let the guests sound like they have a cold. After all, I do most of the
no
talking.
one will know the difference.
Yeah. Okay, I'm all set now. So anyway, Tony Bon Jovi is coming by today. Abby Hoffman. Patrick Hansen.
Who's that?
You don't need.
Who's he?
You don't need to talk to him.
Who is he?
He's
How come I can barely hear you?
I don't know.
Why are the levels, Scott, so screwed up on the microphones?
We're trying to get where Gary is now because you swithed everything
He's
around.
on Howard's mic.
He's on mic 3.
3. Okay, we got it.
Okay.
It must be really hard to keep track of 3 microphones.
Well, when you can't see him, it's tough.
Yeah. God, all these shows rip me off. Unbelievable. I'm just looking at all the other radio stations. Every once in a while I freak out. They're just shameless whores. All the morning shows are ripping me off. It makes me sick. It makes me sick that I don't get paid for it. Yeah.
Well, this Hanson guy that you were asking about, he works for Elroy, which is Record World, and he's coming to talk about the Grammy memorabilia displays at Record World.
Yeah, we'll pass on
we'll
him.
pass on that. That's right. Yeah.
Patty Mullen, Penthouse Pet of the Year, will be by here. She's always good to look at. Roxanne Pulitzer.
Who's in the room now?
Oh, she is.
Where?
Where is she?
She was standing right over there about 2 minutes ago. She must be at another station.
Yeah, I
Oh,
guess we could
see
talk to her.
Yeah, with her aerobic shoes on.
Yeah, she's sort of been interviewed to death. I kind of don't have an interest in her, but I don't want to snub her either. She's been kind of nice to us. Frank DeLeo, Michael Jackson's manager. Now that's cool.
Yeah, we can't wait to talk to him.
I'm psyched for that one.
Is he the guy who always stands in the room when Michael has a guest?
He's the guy that Little Richard said yesterday that when he's never alone with Michael, because Frank is there.
Frank is with Michael Jackson all the time, even when Michael Jackson has a social call. But I'm sure Michael Jackson set that up. He says, hey, I want you in the room with me.
But this is also the guy who has to explain why Michael wants the Elephant Man's bones and all that stuff.
Yeah, what a wacky job that is.
It's funny because in the press room the other night at the Grammys, there was a question whether Michael would come in and talk. And they said, no, if we were lucky, Frank would come in and tell you what Michael thought, and then he didn't even come in.
Right.
Oh, wow. It's like Michael doesn't even have to talk to anybody anymore. This Frank talks for him.
Yeah, that's when you know you're happening. And Howard Jones is going to be by, who's pretty cool,
Yeah,
and we can probably get him to do a few songs. Bob Guccione Jr., who's been dying to get on this show for the last 2 years.
He'll finally make it.
Yeah. Joey Ramone, who is sort of weird and kind of fun to interview. Tiny Tim again.
I didn't see that.
Boy, there's nothing to say to Tiny Tim anymore.
Tiny was chasing Jessica around at your birthday party. Trying to network himself with her.
Tiny Tim and Jessica Hahn?
Yeah, I think he was trying to do some kind of a song with her or something.
Put out a record. Let's put out a record together.
Hey, take care of everything. All you have to do is a beer.
Yeah, I'll do the whole ukulele thing, and all you have to do is sing.
Do you know how old Tiny Tim is?
How old?
I was looking through one of my music books the other day.
I'll say 55.
Keep going.
Gotta be older than that because he was in his 40s in the Laugh-In days.
60?
His birth date in the book was given as 1924.
Which makes him
64 years old.
Yeah.
Wow. No kidding.
Yeah.
He looks pretty good for
he looks great.
Yeah.
Well, we ought to start getting some of his secrets.
Yeah. I think he rubs bull semen on his face. God only knows what he does. I have no idea what he does. Allison Smith from Kate and Allie. I don't know that show.
One of the kids.
She's the really good-looking blonde. She's probably the second best-looking child star on TV.
Is she the one? I saw one episode of that where she got a rock group.
I didn't see that one.
I don't watch the show.
Kate and Allie got a rock group.
Here she is.
That's what it was. Oh, yeah, her. Yeah, she's cute. I'll talk to her. Let's see. Tempest Bledsoe from The Cosby Show?
Yeah. The middle daughter, I guess. The one under...
Vanessa? Would that be Vanessa?
Yeah, Vanessa. That's the one. Yeah.
The one who looks about 3 shades lighter than Bill Cosby.
No. She's not one of them. She's one of the darker ones.
Oh, super. Little Steven will be here. We'll find out what's under that babushka.
No, Steven's sick.
Oh, little
He's not
Steven's
going
sick?
to be here. He's got the flu.
Oh, too bad. You know what he should do? He should wrap his babushka tighter. That way his head won't get cold.
Yeah, he must have gotten a little chill.
Yeah, he won't get a head cold that way. This room is always packed with plenty of good-looking women. Steve Franken will be here, who was Chatsworth and Dobie Gillis. I sort of remember him. Oh, and Spike Lee from School Days. Your boyfriend, Robin. Spike Lee will be here.
Oh, but I didn't get to meet him.
Robin's been dying to get into his pants. So
No, just to meet him.
Just to meet him.
Do you have Ellen Foley on your list, too?
Ellen Foley, no. Is she the one who used to be with Meatloaf?
Yeah.
Right. And she also was in Night Court.
Oh, right. And then she left. That was a good idea.
From Marky Post. She got fired, I think.
She was the middle of the 3 that have had that position.
She got fired?
Yeah, she got fired.
Why?
They didn't like her.
Do you know where we ran into her last?
Where?
When we were at the other station and we played softball at Shea Stadium. She was singing the national anthem as we were walking off the field.
That's a good gig. Maybe we can get her to do the national anthem today on the show.
Oh, boy.
Well, anyway, so we're here at the Palladium. When we come back to some a lot of interesting stuff going on, I'll tell you about. I'll talk about the trip to Los Angeles. That's right, we're going to Los Angeles, in case you haven't heard about it. This is really cool. I can't wait, because this will be like a little mini vacation for all of us. Get to go out to Los Angeles. What time do we tape in Los Angeles? What's the schedule going to be like there?
We can either tape from 11 to 3 or noon to 4.
Well, I'll opt for 11 to 3. That way we can catch some sunshine.
Yeah, we get a little bit of that evening to fool around with.
Plus, you get a lot of the celebrities on their lunch hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, so from 11 to 3, we broadcast every day. You get to be with us. And then, of course, we'll probably do the show poolside or something. I don't know. We'll decide.
Well, wherever they set up.
Actually, we're doing it from the bar of the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel.
Oh, okay. That's even more interesting.
Because the front window looks right out onto Hollywood. Sunset Boulevard.
And you know what's happening out there.
Right in front of Groman's.
Yeah, now I'm going to put that wireless mic and go out there in Los Angeles. And we're going to bring 5 couples from New York and 5 couples from L.A. I mean, from Philly. And bring them all to L.A. And you get to hang out with us for a week and go to the Oscars with us and meet all the celebrities. I hope we get some good celebrities this year. We usually do. We usually dig up quite a few good celebrities.
Well, this is for Oscars, so everybody will be in town.
Everyone will be in town avoiding us, which will be interesting as we annoy them and irritate them. And also, we'll be talking about 1-800-52-STERN. I'll give you some more information on that. I'm going into the editing studio again tonight.
Good for you.
I'm pulling an all-nighter. I'm being a Mr. Media Maven mogul. And putting the finishing touches on the packaging, so that package should get out to our audience within 2 to 3 weeks.
All right.
And that's pretty much what's going on, but there's even more. Some interesting Kay Gardella news. I'll inform everyone about that.
Yeah, apparently there's some hubbub going on.
Yeah, there's always a hubbub when we're involved. Look at Leslie West running around this room. He looks like he's in total confusion.
But he has people now, so he can look confused.
Leslie got this record deal, and They gave him a limo and, like, all these beautiful girls who just sort of walk around with him all day and hang out with him.
Yeah, and he doesn't know what to do.
And he just keeps coming up to me and going, thank you. Like I'm responsible for it. Hey, the guy plays a good guitar.
He's talented.
That's all. Well, you know, because I sort of revived his career by talking about him so much. So he's really grateful. I ought to get him just to do something for me.
Like?
God only knows.
We'll think about that.
I mean, Leslie's in a pretty vulnerable position right now. And there's just a whole bunch of stuff going on. We'll be back right after these words. Patty Mullen? Yeah, bring her over, Gary. I just stare at her up and you talk to her. Oh, man.
There she is.
Patty Mullen, my little...
Pet of the year.
Pet of the year. God, I wish this was television so people could just look at you. Wish you were wearing something more revealing on top. What are you wearing, like a leather coat? Or is that a dress?
It's a leather dress, a two-piece jacket.
Jacket?
Yeah.
Does the jacket come off?
Right.
What are you wearing under that?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Are you serious? Oh, I wish I could see
Then
that.
get rid of the jacket.
Yeah, please. I wish I could see that. Oh, Patty, put me out of my misery already, baby.
So how are you?
Oh, man. Oh, I'm so horny for you.
That's how he is, horny.
So horny for you. And it's not just a looks thing. I like the way you carry yourself. I like your personality.
Sure.
Thanth, Howard.
I like the whole package.
You say that to everybody.
Robin, come on. Now, give me a break. You can go crazy for Spike Lee. You know, you are so beautiful. Are you doing a movie or something?
I did one.
What is that?
Doom Asylum.
Oh, I love that movie. That's my favorite movie.
Right. When is that coming out? When can we look
It's
for
going
that?
straight to video.
Oh, yeah? Bypass the theaters.
That's a good
Hey,
marketing
everybody
move.
has to start somewhere. Howard.
You're not kidding.
It's a
step.
It's a step. That's
Yeah.
Did you take speech lessons or something? You lost your accent, too.
No, I didn't.
You sure did.
I still got it, you know.
No, you've changed your voice a
Patty
lot.
Mullen from Little Staten Island.
That's right.
Your voice is a lot better now.
Thank you.
You've done something to it. You've taken some lessons, haven't you?
No.
Tell the truth.
No,
truth.
no, I moved out of Staten Island. No.
Maybe that's what it is.
That always helps.
Is there any nudity in that movie?
No, not myself.
Oh, man. I heard you.
There is one topless scene, but yeah, once you.
You're topless?
No,
Oh.
not me. Ruth Collins takes her top off.
Oh, God.
And she should put her clothes back
Wasn't
on
she in Throw Mama from the Train?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So I heard you auditioned for VJ, MTV VJ.
How do you know?
I get all the scoop. I get the scuttlebutt.
Oh, yeah.
When did you do that?
I did a while ago. I was so nervous. I don't know what happened.
You should have called me up.
They
I would've
kept me
loosened you
waiting
up.
so long to go on, and when I finally went on, I was just like, I just,
You shouldn't be nervous around those loads. I've been a VJ. That's nothing.
I don't know.
You're much more talented than them.
Yeah. Just all you got to
Who
do
did
is
I meet? I met Stephen Leeds. He was really
Steve
really
Leeds.
nice.
Yeah, he wanted to talk to you, huh? You didn't go to bed with him, did you?
Of course not.
Oh.
The questions he had were just, they just totally threw me off guard. What was my favorite fairy tale? And
He thought it was the
What did
Miss
I have?
America pageant.
Yeah.
He was
Steve gets
asking
confused.
for.
He thought you were in here for Miss America.
he didn't know I was from Penthouse.
I would do anything to have sex with you, just once.
You're a married man. That's
I know.
terrible.
Oh
terrible.
man.
Well, you know what I want to find out? You know, like, since you became Pet of the Year, how has your life changed?
A lot.
Yeah?
I have so many nice prizes now.
What do you
Yeah.
got?
A lot of things. I have a beautiful car.
Really?
Yeah,
What kind of
was
car?
that?
See, I can never make a face because you always say, what was that?
What kind of car? What kind of car?
It is a Tiffany classic automobile. Just the kind of car.
What did Guccione say to you? Patty, now I'd like to have a beautiful car for you.
A Tiffany.
A Tiffany beautiful car. You know, have you read Omni magazine? It's so marvelous.
This month in Omni.
I'm getting douche chills just listening to his voice. I swear to God. What age did you lose your virginity?
That's a secret.
Oh, come on.
That's a secret.
Don't be worried.
I'm not going to give away my secret.
What's he going to get mad? You know what? It kills me. They never want the pets to act like they've had sex.
But they're supposed to be sex objects.
Yeah, and they don't want them talking about dirty stuff, and they don't want them appearing anywhere else with their tops off.
No. You can't judge one pet by all of them. You know what I mean? You can't let one bad apple spoil the whole bunch.
Do me a favor. Just take off all your clothes and make love to me. Just take off all your clothes and make love to me, please, please, please.
Stop.
Please, I'm begging you. Oh man, I swear to
No,
God.
but back to my prizes, I won a nice tanning bed.
Oh, that's good to have.
And a Mellotron grand piano. It's really nice. It writes its own music.
Has a gynecologist ever recognized you from your layout?
No.
What happens when you go to the gynecologist? Seriously, would you go into a gynecologist's office and then all of a sudden, like, the guy just starts freaking out? Like, you take everything off for the gynecologist?
I put a paper gown on.
You do?
Of course I do.
Man.
My gynecologist is a very old man.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They're all the same.
Very nice old man.
You walk in one of those short paper gowns, and is it slid up the back all the way?
I can't see in back of me. I guess
you
it
know.
is. Yeah.
Oh, my God. And then you, like, lay down on the table and you get up in the stirrups? Oh, God almighty. Oh, man.
Howard, will you stop?
Oh, man.
Disgusting. Nobody wants to
So it's good to talk to you both again. Really, after talking to you both, the rest of this is nothing.
All the radio stations are pale imitations. After your exam, does your gynecologist need oxygen?
I don't know what he does.
Howard!
That's really terrible. Yeah, wait a minute.
No, come on.
Howard,
I'm serious. If I was a gynecologist and she walked in, forget about it.
No, forget you. That's why you're not a gynecologist. You'd have been out of business already.
I'd be,
before Patty ever got there.
Hell, if I was a dentist, I would knock her out. I would definitely give you the laughing gas and definitely take off your top.
No.
I'll do anything just to touch your top.
Oh, Howard.
I'll do anything. I swear, just to touch them. Oh, my God, they're so beautiful. So.
You say this all the time, though, to everybody, so I don't believe you.
No, but with you, it's for real. Do I make you warm at all?
These lights do.
No, I mean, did you ever think about me sexually? Ever?
No. I've been very busy on my Pet of the Year tour.
Well, wait a minute. You don't have a boyfriend?
Well,
she does.
I don't like to be tied down.
Oh, get out of here. You have a boyfriend.
I date. I admit it, I date.
Who took that photo spread of yours? Guccione?
Guccione.
Oh.
Said it, Patty.
Patty, listen, I want you to relax. As you know, I'm not interested in you sexually.
He's a great guy. He really is.
All I want to do is see you spread, and I will get in there with the camera. Oh, man. Oh, that guy's got some job.
He did. I really love the pictures he took.
Yeah.
You know, I was real happy with the way they turned out.
Would you like to be tied up? Ever?
No.
You've never been tied up?
No.
She thought about it.
I thought about it.
Well, I wonder what is in that file, huh?
Oh, man. Of course, she's so beautiful. Of course, it's Patty Mullen, everyone, from Penthouse Pet of the Year.
That's right.
She's the reigning princess of Penthouse.
You knew that I was going to be the Pet of the Year.
I did know.
Way ahead of time.
And for that, I deserve at least a tongue kiss.
Oh.
I think I do. You are just too beautiful, and what I'm going to do now is stare at your legs as you get up and walk away.
Oh, how long does your reign last? How much longer do you have in that year?
Next January 1st.
Ah.
Then it's all over. But I'm hopefully doing another movie soon. I don't want to talk about it until
What's
I'm
the movie?
absolutely positive.
What's the
I'll
movie?
tell you when I know.
You tried out for it already?
Yes, but I have to wait.
What is the name of it?
I'm not going to tell you.
Come on,
Are you taking acting lessons and all that?
No, not yet. I've been too busy trying.
She doesn't need acting lessons, Robin. She's a big talent.
Okay, she's a natural.
I seen her in front of the camera.
Yeah.
She got an ass that talks to me. I swear to God. I swear.
You're terrible.
Patty, not only are you physically beautiful, but you are just beautiful.
You have a wonderful personality. You
Thank
really
you.
do.
And
Thank
and you're a religious girl, which I like.
She is?
That's right.
You
How
are?
do you know? Boy,
tell.
you're just a psychic guy.
I could tell. I
You're
could tell.
religious. I didn't know that.
Yes. She believes in Satan.
Oh, God.
No, who do you believe in?
I believe in God.
Yes.
I'm
Thank
very
you.
religious.
Thank you. Oh, God. All right, listen,
Well, God certainly blessed you, Patty.
why don't we take a break? Patty Mullen, of course, Penthouse Pet of the Year. She's so wonderful.
All right. Thank you.
Would you ever go on the casting couch to get a great movie role?
Never.
Because I'm shooting a movie right now. I'm thinking of putting you in it. All right, why don't we take a break? When we come back, there's lots of celebrities here. I want to call over to the station and find out what's happening with the Kay Gardella
Yes,
thing.
we have to uncover the controversy here.
All right.
And we got some news for you, and we'll be back right after these exciting words. Patty Mullen, everybody.
Cats and kitties, now look. This is John Hartman, the Doobie Brothers, on 92.3 K-Rock, New York's classic rock and roll radio. It's live from Grammy Week, and as usual, I think our pal, you know him, I love him, Howard Stern has something to say. Yo, Howard.
I can't stand the way that woman comes on to me.
Oh, yeah, she's really making it so obvious that she wants you, Howard.
Yeah, she pretty obviously wanted me.
You had to fight her off.
You know, I'd like to tell you about Butterbud Sprinkles. We got so much going on here. I want to get right into the show. Only 4 calories a serving, no cholesterol. Oh, by the way, tomorrow we'll be on live. We will be back live, be able to call in and everything. We'll be back in our studio for tomorrow's show. So
we'll be able to talk to you.
Yeah. I shall try to have something to say, okay? You got all night to think about
Well,
it.
you've had a week.
You betcha. Anyway, Butterbud Sprinkles, they're good. You put them on anything hot and moist, and they taste great. They've got, who's that, Howard Jones who just walked into the room?
I guess. I was like, who is that guy? He's changed himself.
Yeah. For the worse. He looks strange, man. Anyway.
Oh, boy.
And every guy walks in with like these great-looking women in short dresses.
It's the style.
Yeah, you
the
bet.
fashion.
Look at the women Leslie's with. There's a woman there. She has absolutely no clothing on. I wonder if Leslie's getting it on with any of these babes.
No, of course not. He's a married man.
Yeah. Anyway, now that Leslie has an album, he's got something to promote. I like it.
He's got a triangle in his ear. It's like the instrument you used to play in elementary school.
That's how he played drums on his album. There's a triangle hanging from his ear. Hey, anyway, let me just tell you, it's all natural Butterbud sprinkles. They're convenient. They're in a 2.5 ounce shaker. It's real good. Butterbud sprinkles. You got to get some. They're only 4 calories. Butter is 70, and margarine is 70. And Butterbud sprinkles are 4 calories, and they're great. I was listening to Friday's show, I guess it was. Gilbert Gottfried was so funny.
Was he?
Yeah. He was just scream. He was getting on my nerves when he was here, but he was funny.
I didn't know how that was coming up because he was a little, it was a little overbearing here, but apparently that works on the air, huh?
Yep, sure does. Patty Mullins.
Is it Mullen or Mullins?
Mullins.
Oh, stop it.
Let me call Tom over at K-Rock and find out what's going on. We interviewed Kay Gardella. Well, maybe we should do some news and save the Kay Gardella thing.
All right, wait till a little bit later.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of news.
Well, I just wanted to, there's a few things going on that I just wanted to mention. I'm just so happy for Burt Reynolds. He's now announcing that he's going to marry Lonnie Anderson sometime this year.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's finally decided, it's time to have kids. Time to settle down.
I thought he had AIDS.
Oh, stop that, Howard.
Didn't he have some kind of AIDS or something?
No. Stop it. He's been fighting that rumor.
I see.
For years.
He's fighting that. I started that rumor. What do you mean? Hey, wait a second. I was just jealous and envious.
He's actually had to make statements, that he does not have the disease.
Didn't he get awfully thin in his jaw?
Yes, he had a jaw problem, okay?
Yeah.
And he's decided that, he's in his late 50s, I would imagine now.
But who knows?
And it's time to start a family.
All right.
And, all these years of lamenting not having a child, I think he's finally going to do it. Lonnie is 43, and has one adult daughter.
Yeah, she's a 37-year-old daughter.
I'm sure they're going to have lots of kids.
That's too weird.
I think it's interesting that he just goes around saying, yeah, I guess I'm going to marry her.